Hi guys, my name is Deb Kelsbeek. I am the owner and creator over at FemPro Business Society. I am the professional chaos coordinator. I am a mom. I own and co-own 3 businesses and I manage to juggle it all. And I want to show you exactly how you can have it all too. So today we are going to be talking about repurposing your content. Because guys, if you've been around here for any time, you know that I am all about leveraging your time so you are able to grow your business while being a mom or being a multi-entrepreneur. Even if you were just a fur mom, you have a lot on your plate. Everyone does nowadays. So let's leverage your time so that you can grow your business with the time that you have. So there is absolutely no doubt that we spend a lot of time creating content. And the key to creating successful content is producing quality content for your audience. But that isn't always a quick task. With how much time we spend crafting this content, it seems a bit wasteful for it to only be posted once and left to produce all by itself. But what if I told you that there was an easier way to maximize the success of your content with the time that you're spending on it? There is. So, and I know that's a little bit dramatic, but if you're going to spend the time to create this content, you want to make sure that it has a longer shelf life than to be just posted out there and then letting it run on its own. So here's where repurposing content comes into play. So what is repurposing content? Simply put, all those hours that you've invested in creating this perfect content can be used in different channels to maximize your maximum engagement and leads. Yes, I'm fumbling up my words again. But that blog post that you wrote is no longer just a blog post. It can be used to create graphics, tweets, Instagram hashtags, email campaigns, videos, podcasts, an email blast, like you name it, it can be reused and repurposed. So think of how much information alone is in a single blog post. That alone could provide you with enough content to stop grasping at loose ends when it comes to content creation. And the top benefits to repurposing your content is that it increases your reach. It reiterates your main point. It increases your SEO. It builds a consistent schedule, and it creates familiarity with your audience. So how can you reap the benefits of creating your repurposing your content? Not all content is created equal. So how do you determine what type of content is worth repurposing? We produce massive amounts of content, like on the daily for our businesses. So which pieces are we actually going to repurpose? So the best types of content to repurpose are concepts you can easily expand on, that it's popular with your audience, and it's timeless content that doesn't get outdated. Take a look at this list below it in the show notes, for example, of the best types of content to repurpose for future use. So it's blog posts. We mentioned earlier that blog posts can contain a surplus of information. Blog posts are a great source for repurposing content because they can always be relevant to your business. You can reuse content for social media or even take it to the next level and create an email campaign. So take note of blogs that receive higher than usual engagement, because these are the perfect ones for creating engaging content to repurpose. So that means that take the blog posts that had like the best engagement and create like a little video about it. You can create an email blast over it. You can take little pieces of it and create social media posts with it. This is like the perfect one to be using for repurposing content. Okay, guys, still tracking? All right, so the next one is podcasts. If your business produces and creates podcasts, this is a gold mine of opportunities. Use bits and pieces of information to engage your audience over longer periods of time. And depending on the length and depth of your podcast, you could potentially have a lot of content here. I know personally, we do have a podcast, and we'll use bits and pieces of like little things that little tidbits, bite-sized pieces of information that one of our guest speakers had said that we just think is absolute gold, and we'll use it as social media posts. So a podcast is a great way to be engaging and repurposing content. Use your podcast. So another one is infographics. Does your business create infographics for its audience? Reuse information included in your infographics, and if some have higher engagement, that could be an opportunity to capitalize on content. Next is webinars and videos. Whether you create videos frequently or you're just getting started, repurposing is the key. You can include videos you've created in email campaigns or even feature them in blog posts when relevant. Videos are king in the social media world. So if you can find a way to use these to your benefit, you'll have more content than you know what to do with. And I do know that one key to this is getting it comfortable in front of the camera. Okay, guys, I can tell you that I'm a photographer and I am not comfortable in front of the camera. It takes a lot to get comfortable with it. Practice, 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 practice. Like even I will tell you, and I'm sure that you've noticed, I have notes that while I'm recording this video, I still have notes because I am trying to get more comfortable with recording these videos. So get comfortable with it, get out of your comfort zone and just do it. So guys, this has been your mini training, your bite-sized training on how to repurpose content using information that you already have and you're already putting out there. So information is key. All right, guys, make sure that you are sharing quality content with your following. Make it relevant. And then also, here's one last thing that I want to end on, guys. So to increase your engagement, especially with this repurposed content, is don't wait for your following to interact with you. So what I mean by that is to increase your engagement, I want you to reach out to your following first. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to stop waiting for your content to be perfect. I just want you to put content out there, okay? And then I want you to figure out what it is that your following is engaging with the most, because this will tell you a lot about your following, and that's the type of content that you want to keep producing for them. Okay, so once you have that, then I want you to ask them questions, like a fill in the blank or a this and that. I want you to create something engaging that has them answering you. And then I want you to answer them back. Even if that means in your personal Facebook that you are engaging with people, you have to engage. Get them used to who you are. You have to kind of train them that if you are starting to engage, then they know that they can expect that. And so that if they are going to engage with your post, they know that they're going to get something back that is an actual conversation and it's a real person on the other side of that. Okay, guys, once again, check the show notes because there's lots of information on there and kind of bullet points on how to do this. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My email address is deb@femprosociety.com. I am more than happy to answer any of your questions, especially when it comes to creating your business system, automating that, and leveraging your time for business growth. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye.